the country to achieve National Aerospace and Defense Contractor Program accreditation, proudly maintaining that status for over a decade. Westfield Electroplating provides over 50 quality finishes to meet your corrosion, cosmetic, or performance needs. On the web at www.westfieldplating.com or 413-568-3716. Westfield Electroplating, putting the finishing touches on technology.
Where will the superintendent spotlight shine next? Join Stefan Zaporowski and Chris Rogers every Thursday at 9 a.m. to find out. 107.5 FM WSFD. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 107.5 FM WSFD-LP Westfield.
Don't forget to get your muffin.
Hey, welcome to Superintendent Spotlight. It is Thursday, November 20th. We were off last week.
We were.
Yeah, we took a week.
We took a week off.
We did. We can do that every once in a while.
Yeah, I think so. We got enough.
Tiger Talk was off too.
Oh, they were off
wow.
actually. So did Bobby G end up doing a 4-hour show?
No, because I didn't know till I knew about you guys, and I was like, I can't schedule a show because we got the show in between. And then Kevin at the last minute said he couldn't do it, so I was like, Bobby's all.
Well, we got enough best of shows for both probably.
Oh God,
to go
yeah.
around. Yeah.
Next week it's a 4-hour Bobby G and Company because it's Thanksgiving.
Oh, does he actually come in on Thanksgiving or does he pre-tape that?
He's gonna pre-tape that.
Oh, good.
I'm not good. I'm not coming in on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
No way.
Well, and you know we broadcast live every week from, or in this case every other week, but every week from Westfield Technical Academy, and next door is Tiger's Pride Restaurant. And tomorrow is their Thanksgiving buffet, and they're sold out. So
we are sold out.
Yeah,
They sold out even for the staff.
Really?
Yes, because I tried to get a few people in there, and it was like, no.
No, I don't think you can. And but if you were eating, or if you are eating there, you would have dinner rolls, a garden salad, whatever the soup they're going to have, roast turkey with gravy, maple and mustard glazed pit ham, baked stuffed fish, lobster sauce, Italian sausage with peppers and onions. I really like that. Cornbread and sausage stuffing, mashed potatoes, sweet potato casserole. You like sweet potatoes, don't you?
I love them.
Yeah, it's the texture. You love that texture.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a lot. For me, it's the same.
Sweet
as
potatoes?
pumpkin
I love
pie.
sweet
Thank you,
potatoes.
thank you,
I had
girls.
sweet
like
potatoes
potatoes?
last night. A little bit.
I had some last night for dinner.
I did too.
What's the dish where they put like
Like
marshmallow on
brown sugar,
top?
maple
Is that
syrup.
what
I
is
like
Potato
that?
salt
casserole,
and
yeah,
pepper. I
with
don't
some
like to make
mushroom,
them
you know,
too
some
sweet.
brown sugar on top, a little
Well-
the marshmallow part I could live without, but
That weirds me out.
I agree.
It does.
Maple
Yeah.
syrup.
I feel like if it's a
Yes.
vegetable,
Maple syrup. That's
Yeah.
okay. All right.
that.
Yeah.
So the
that-
point
well,
is to look out for the Christmas buffet
yeah, look out for
and
the
make
Christmas
sure you
one.
book that early.
Very early. So then they also have green bean casserole, which I also like. And that's a throwback from
We're the
when we were
casserole
kids.
generation.
Yeah.
Butternut squash.
Cranberry sauce, assorted holiday confections, and of course beverages. So it is an exceptional deal. You get to have all you can eat, but it's such an exceptional deal. It sells out in like
It
10
sells out in no time.
I think they said on Tiger Talk that you could do a takeout, but you do one run through in a takeout box.
That's it. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Wow. So they're going to be busy here
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Sure thing.
And I will be here for lunch
Yes, I will as well.
because I.
I'm on the early shift.
Okay. I think I'm on the later shift. So today, as you know, is Future Teachers of America's Day. But you kind of came in when I was talking about that to Chris. So, well, Pete came in with that. So,
Yeah.
you know, you got 3 veteran teachers here. We're all kind of in the same age area.
Yep.
We've
that's
all
for sure.
we're all in our 30-ish year.
Yep.
30-ish.
Yeah.
year.
30 years. Wow.
And we have a group of students here today from Westfield High School that would like to go into the profession. Words of wisdom, Ms. Healy?
Words of wisdom. Well, more like looking back. Words of wisdom number 1 would be, your coworkers will save you.
Yes.
Your coworkers will save you. First year teaching, without a doubt, my coworkers, who back then we didn't have a mentoring program, were phenomenal and absolutely saved me.
I totally agree with that. Absolutely.
Without them, I mean,
Right.
because they kind of helped you. When you're
ins and
first
the
year
outs.
teing, you're like a day ahead of the kids. Is that a fair statement?
Oh,
Very fair
100%,
assessment.
or
Very
as
fair assessment.
My mom used to say I looked like the cat that came out of the dryer every day. And if I didn't on a particular day, it was a really good day at Munger Hill.
Yeah, that's where you started. So what you started, Munger, where did you
Yes.
start?
Westfield Middle.
Westfield Middle.
Classes of 50. 50.
50.
50. Yep, my first year. 7th and 8th grade combined, classes of 50. I had one objective. Go out with 50, come back with
50. Yeah,
That was
that's- What did you teach at Munger Hill?
I started in 6th grade, self-contained classroom back when 6th grade was in the elementary.
That's right.
Right.
So I taught
Right.
every subject. And I was hired the Thursday before Labor Day. Now, back then, school started the day after Labor Day.
Right,
Right,
right.
So if I was hired on Thursday, I had Thursday, Friday, and the weekend to get ready to teach every subject on Tuesday morning.
And we did it back then.
We
Yeah,
did.
we
And
did.
I walked into my room, and there was a stack of books, and there was teacher's manuals, and that was it. There wasn't a pencil. There wasn't a piece of paper. There was nothing. So it was interesting.
Very similar. When I got hired at the middle school, literally like a week before school started, I had to move. I had to move from Connecticut to Western Mass in order
Wow.
to facilitate. So I had to do all that in a week, a week and a half. Yep. Yeah, fun times.
Fun times. And I don't regret my decision. I think it was a very good
no,
decision.
definitely not.
It definitely was. I mean, I was a kid, which people laugh at me now. I was a really, and they'll all laugh, really quiet,
I was too.
shy.
Quiet and shy.
painfully shy
I wasn't.
child.
I can't imagine
Before.
that. Yeah.
And I went into college admissions first. I traveled around from city to city by myself, promoting my schools, and then luckily landed a teaching job after grad school.
Awesome.
Grad school.
Which was good.
So, I think my thought, going back to the first year teaching, I had to teach 3 subjects. So I was a high school teacher.
Yep.
I had to teach 3 subjects, and I was teaching ESL because you can teach 20% even back
That's
then out
right.
of your license.
You
right?
were teaching ESL your first year?
ESL social studies.
Wow.
And so on top of being a day ahead of the kids, I had to do something with REL students, and there were translators in the room. I will tell you, though, looking back, I was so afraid of that, and it was some of the best teaching and learning experiences
absolutely.
that I ever
Yeah, it keeps
ever
you on your
endured.
toes.
It does.
When I switched, not when I switched, but when the district switched me to the middle school, I was definitely afraid of that as well. Went from teaching self-contained 20, 25 students every class, taught 2nd grade, 6th grade, to having 125 a day.
Right.
Teaching 3 subjects.
Right.
Then I went to 2 subjects. Then I went to 1 subject, which means then I had to be certified in history.
Right,
if you
right.
Remember?
Right.
So when
Because I was
that's
certified
probably
in
when we met.
elementary. and then switched from teaching history to then history and English in a 90-minute block. Not right?
It's a
The
lot.
crew's looking at me like 90 minutes straight of English. Yes.
Yes, it can be done.
And
can be done.
history, I did the EL history.
EL history too. So you know what I'm talking about. Well, I love that
First
class
year
because I got a lot of different perspectives from people from like Bosnia, Poland,
Sure.
Puerto Rico,
Sure.
India. I mean, it was just great to get the great. Yeah, it was just great to get the feedback or just the perspective of newcomers to this country and what they're experiencing.
And it
too.
makes you think differently on how you teach.
It does.
Absolutely.
As these 6 know, you also think differently depending on the child you're paired up with.
Right.
Or the activity that's coming. When you have someone who is English as a second language or shy, you have to adjust as you go.
Well, and you know the jobs you were talking about. Jobs are hard to come by when we were.
Oh, without a doubt.
Really hard to
Oh
come
my
by.
gosh, you had to know someone who knew someone that a job was open.
Really,
that-
it was kind of-
right, and that's exactly right. Now,
So
different.
A little different. So, well, I will tell. This is horrible, but the person I did my student teaching with had a heart attack, so I got a job.
The person who was hired at Munger Hill got a different job and quit the week before school.
So
started.
that's
how I
you
ended
got
up.
it.
there.
and the guy whose job I took also left a couple weeks before school started because he was hired as the head girls soccer coach at Keene State.
There you go.
And the only reason I knew about the job was because my best friend was friends with him.
Okay, so, so now, in the last 10 years, just so you know, there's a 35% decline in education majors across the nation.
Which
Less-
is why this is a really good time for you to get
Yes.
into the field.
And so jobs are aplenty, really. Hopefully, I'm knocking on wood here, it stays that way, right?
oh, for sure.
But what these 6 have gained for experience is something that we never had.
Right,
In high school, there was never that experience.
right.
All 6, I will say it, were part of the preschool program at the high school.
Yeah.
So they were under that belt of 2 years of child development, 1 year of working in the learning lab. So when I went out and asked principals, will you take on high school interns? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because they have the experience. Now, when they go to college and apply, you have way more on
You
your
have-
resume than I did.
Absolutely.
Ever
I
would have
didn't
had.
get that experience till grad school.
Absolutely.
So it's a big.
And the other thing I would tell you is you said we were shy and quiet. My first lesson I ever taught, I realized that I could not be that quiet and shy person or they were going to eat me alive.
Yeah.
I'm not shy and quiet.
All right.
Oh, we would
And-
never
and
call
I'm- and
Tyler
I'm-
shy or quiet.
So I'm like,
Abby,
we're-
I
Can't
wouldn't
be.
call you that either.
that's great because I was like, the 3 of us are having this conversation over here, and I'm like, come on,
we're
this side of the table.
Yeah.
Let's
We're-
go. Let's
Yeah.
go. Jump in.
We're going- and we'll have words of wisdom along the way.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
But what I want to say is that I think it's an admirable profession, and the
Yeah.
impact that you can have, and you probably already see this with your internships, the impacts that you can have on students can be lifelong, really lifelong lasting.
Well, and to piggyback on that, when we look at our own careers, right, we talk about that. But even when we were talking about when we were in school, we didn't have these opportunities. But what we probably all had was at least one teacher that we had that helped us make the career choice
Absolutely.
to become an educator.
And we're going to ask them now too.
Yeah.
They made that. choice.
Mine's my mom.
Oh, awesome! And my father was a teacher as well. Yep, sure.
Actually, my grandmother was as well, not a long time ago, but yes. But there's always that teacher, too, who in the classroom
That's right.
made you feel like you had a voice.
That's right.
Made you feel like you had a
Right.
voice, and that's important, too.
And then the teacher you didn't like at the time because they were challenging you.
I also think that like the thing that solidifies it is the teachers that don't give you a voice because they make you want to be the person that does give the children a voice.
Oh,
So that's
wow.
I was kind of reserving that, but I think I went into teaching because I had some not so good teachers, and I
Yeah.
thought I could do a better job. I'm just being honest. I did, but it's back when we were in high school too. Think about what high school was like. It's
Oh, yeah.
very different. And I
Very.
appreciate your perspective too.
Oh, yes.
If you had gone to high school when we did, you guys would lose it. I feel like to some degree.
To some degree, but it was a non-technology world.
correct.
Non-technology.
That's exactly right.
You got talked at for 45 minutes a period, every 7 periods a day. There was like nothing. It was just
If you
straight
had
school.
to do a research paper, there was no wait until the day before.
No, you couldn't.
use AI to get it done. I mean, you were.
You went to the library and you
Yeah.
actually looked
Microfiche.
through
I remember going, even as a college student at Westfield State, going and looking at microfiche, right, to do papers. And now all this stuff is so readily available. But who do we have to our left?
Thank
Who-
you.
yeah.
Thank
Right,
you.
we're starting with our higher levels of school, so to speak. So we have Kylie and we have Abby. Kylie, where are you hanging every day?
I am at the middle school. I'm with 8th graders. I teach in one Math 8 class and one Algebra 1 class.
So do you want to be a math teacher?
Yes.
Okay. And what grade level do you want to teach?
I want to teach high school math. I want to teach Algebra 1 and 2.
Algebra 1 and 2. Wow. You will have a job wherever you go, right? Math teachers are hard to come by.
And I think we've had Kylie on the show
We have.
before.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And Mrs. Guyette's room? Oh, yeah. Yep, doing a great job.
So, yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was saying Abby, just
Yeah.
to get started.
Oh, yeah. I'm in a 6th grade classroom at the intermediate school. I'm currently in a math classroom, but I switch back and forth through math and ELA just to like get a feel because it's like a team thing. They call it a neighborhood.
They do.
So I switch back and forth. I'm with Miss St. Pierre and Miss Marafuga. It's a lot of fun. I went in a 6th grade classroom to see like the feel on older kids, but I think I'm gonna stick with like elementary.
Really?
Yeah, just because like I feel like they match me. I don't know. I feel like 6th grade's just a lot to take in.
Well, and so the three of us have some middle school experience.
Oh, tons.
Wait a bit.
I only have my student teaching in middle school, but I realized when I was doing my student teaching, because back then, I don't know what they do now, but I did 8 weeks at middle and 8 weeks at high. You could do like your 16-week
Right,
break
that-
up
right.
2 practicums.
Right.
So I was certified 5 through 12, but I kind of gravitated more toward the high school.
Yeah.
Because I thought, I don't know, that's where I had my negative experiences personally, so I thought that's where I wanted to be. And the other thing I realized is that, I love history. That was what I taught, and social studies. That was my passion. But you really need to, I guess, become an entertainer, not just a teacher.
Middle
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does that
middle
make
school.
sense?
Yeah.
It
A
does make
couple-
sense. It makes a lot of sense. Just like seeing each kid, like you have to know them personally.
Yeah.
Entertain each and every one of them.
You
It's
do?
a lot.
You
A
do?
couple years, not years, but weeks ago, I was making a fool of myself in the classroom because one of the students had finally, they were picking up what the material was, and I was super proud of them. I think it was when I was teaching my lesson. I started raising the roof in the classroom.
Really?
You have to.
You have to. And those are the things that kids will remember forever.
Well, and that's the point,
Exactly.
right? That's the point. I don't remember like a lot of who does? Who remembers a lot of what they were taught in high school? No offense, or middle school, but we remember the people. We remember the teachers. We remember those moments.
Yeah.
Well, also on delivery, and what I pledged is I didn't want to lecture at my kids for
No.
5 minutes, which is back in that day. That's all history was. Come on,
Right.
Very common.
Very common. I mean, in college too, by the way. I mean, I had a professor at Westfield State. Her hands were imprinted on,
On the
side
podium?
of the podium, like forever and ever. Because
Sounds like
that's-
my anatomy class
There-
at Springfield College.
That's what I'm saying. Like they never
I
left the
ended
podium.
up with neck pain in that course because I kept turning around and looking at
the clock, yeah.
We don't have
So-
podiums anymore.
That's a good thing,
I don't
right?
know.
I mean, we use the one at graduation. That's the one
Right.
that time we use it.
Right, and scholarship night.
And scholarship night. So why did you want to go into teaching? What inspired you?
My aunt, she was the 2nd grade teacher at Highland. She just recently retired this year, but I always used to go with her and set up her classroom. So
Is
I
that
feel
Mrs. Britton by chance?
no, it's Miss Wilga.
Miss
Miss
Okay,
Wilga.
no, okay,
All right.
So-
All right.
So I always
Congratulations.
I always used to go with her and set up her classroom, so I got like a feel on it. And I just feel like I work at the Maple Leaf as a hostess, and I always see
great.
my teachers walk in, so it's like a thing. I always get to talk to them, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And they're like, "Come see us, come to our classroom." So like I just always like I don't know, it's just a thing that
great.
stuck with me.
It's fun. Can I just ask? I'm going to go on a side
Yeah.
here. Is it weird to see your teachers out in public?
I feel like it depends on like where.
Yes.
Like if I see a teacher in Walmart or like a grocery store, I will hide in the aisle. I do not want to be seen out grocery shopping.
I honestly,
Life skill.
Or
I
like
feel like it's weirder as the teacher,
It is. It is.
Yeah.
It
Like-
is. It-
especially as a high school student. Like when we're going to like events that like are high school things, but also
They're
sometimes the
there.
middle schoolers will be there. I'm like, wait, this is not the role you know me as. This is weird.
yeah.
well, that's how we feel too, because we're like, this is not the role you know me as,
Yeah.
and so
We
like
call
I
it
once
the out of context encounter.
out of context. I once had a kid say to me, I didn't realize that you owned a pair of jeans.
Or
I
sometimes
do.
they thought like you actually slept at the school.
Yeah,
Like
or-
you
had a
you
tie
lived
on
there.
all the
Yeah,
time.
Right. Yeah.
You slept
Right.
with your tie on. I don't know. It's-
Right.
There's a book I remember in my second grade class, and I can't remember the teacher's name. It was Mrs. So-and-so lives in room 201.
Yeah.
And the whole children's book was about the teacher at night and her,
Right.
in her bathrobe and
Oh my
pajamas
gosh.
in the room overnight.
I just feel like awkward, like seeing them in public. I feel like I can't just like wave. I feel like I have to start like a full conversation. But then like same with my whole family, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna introduce you to my family tree.
Right.
And now you're gonna get into a whole conversation. So I don't know. I just feel like awkward. Like I feel like it depends on the teacher too and
Sure.
like the relation I had with them.
Absolutely.
But I don't know. Sometimes it depends on where.
So right now you're at WIS.
Yes, I am.
What would you say is one of your highlights of your internship?
I feel like when I walk in, just having the kids, I open the door and they just scream good afternoon. It's just like
Aw.
a thing. Like I feel like it just like warms me. And then especially like all the kids like argue. They're like, we want her to be with us, like because they do a lot of hands-on group activities.
Which is fantastic.
Yes,
We
I
didn't have
love-
that. I'm just.
I love having hands-on and things, but we play this game called Grudge Ball, and if you win, like your math problem, your group, you get a point and you shoot in a basketball hoop, and they're always like, we want Miss Abby on our team to shoot for us. Like it's like a competition thing, so I feel like that's always fun.
Are you a
Like,
good shot?
No.
Oh, really? And they still want you? That's
Yeah.
good. Okay.
Yeah, it depends on the day.
yeah.
But it's just like so fun seeing the kids like get so excited and like being able to like do hands-on activities with them
Great.
and like show them what to do and teach them in my own way.
Well, and I bet you they think you're pretty cool. I'm just saying.
Thanks.
I mean,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. There's
You
nothing
know,
better.
we're old, so like, no offense, but an older teacher is not as cool as a younger teacher.
Yeah.
And the kids feel like they can relate to you more because you're closer to their
Exactly.
age, right? Is that
That
fair
was
to
the
say?
I remember the first few years teaching at the middle school and high school. Yeah, that was a big thing. Like being able to at least have some context of what your students are going through or what they're dealing with day in and day out.
Mm-hmm.
Kylie, what would you say is you mentioned about you were doing raising the roof when a student.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to know we feel the same way when kids get a concept we're trying to teach.
Absolutely.
We do. We get really excited about that. With that, or if you have something else, what would you say is a highlight of your internship experience?
I love the relationships that I build with the students, but I
Aw,
also
very
love
nice.
watching them grasp the stuff that they're learning, because I never want my students to feel like they are less than or feel like they're, in other words, stupid.
Right.
I know that everyone learns in different ways, and so one of my goals has always been that when I am a teacher, if I notice that my students aren't getting it or if they're asking questions, that I'm not going to stop until they actually do get
And
it.
that's on you as a teacher. It really is.
Yeah.
You know?
Meet them where they're at.
And so, again, just comparing education in the 80s to today, wow, we're old, huh?
Yeah.
We are experienced educators.
Yes, there you go.
Veterans.
Veterans. The teacher just kept going. That's what largely happened when you didn't get it.
Or you didn't ask questions.
Then it was on you, and that was it. And there was no interaction to really, we do what we call formative assessment, which we do check-ins, which is
Yes.
what you're
Sure.
doing.
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
There you go, right? So you do check-ins to see that your student, there was none of that. It was just either you got it or you didn't.
Yeah.
And-
Work, do nows,
Yeah, all that stuff
ones.
didn't really, you got in, you sat down, and you
went to it.
went right to it, and you better be a good student, or they
I
threw you out of the
just-
class.
I get scared sometimes that I never want to be. I know we're gonna become unrelatable because we're gonna get older, but I never want to be a teacher.
She has a lot of wisdom right over here. Wow.
I never want to be the teacher that's the teacher that they can't come to.
Exactly.
Right.
So I might not be able to relate to you, but I want you to feel that I will listen.
Listen.
Right.
Exactly.
And I think the key to that is liking children.
Yeah.
Okay, if
and
you don't like kids, this is not the profession.
Probably not
for
the
you.
job for you.
also
I
being willing to learn. And
I
keep-
cannot stress enough that sometimes when I've seen different teachers go into their profession because they like this subject.
Not because of the
It's
students.
yeah, that's just not. It's not a fitting job.
Well, and to your point,
hard.
yeah, and
hard.
when it is. It's a very difficult. It's a very difficult profession. So we're glad you're
You have to
getting
have the
into it.
patience. So if you don't like children, you're not going to have the patience to teach.
Exactly. So I have a list, and I asked AI to create it for me because I'm now getting into this AI thing, and it's really quite awesome. Do you know that ChatGPT and Gemini, they'll make posters and stuff for you too? It's pretty incredible. So I'm learning. But, I mean, I had that, but one of the first thing on this list is something that you both alluded to already. Building relationships first. That is the hugest thing.
Of course.
You know, I remember being in my supervisory role in a previous district, you know, someone said to me, I'm not here to be the kid's friend. I'm like, and I'm not asking you to do that. But I want you to think back to when you were in school. Did you learn from a teacher that
You didn't
was
like.
rigid and you really didn't care for?
No,
Or
because they tend to not listen to them as much.
Right. And so the relationship piece is cool. Learn their names
Yes.
quickly and show a genuine interest in who they are, and you're automatically going to have less discipline problems. So it was interesting. I remember, and I don't know if what the teachers' rooms are like. It's been some time since I've been there. But when I was just starting teaching, there was a lot of negativity in the teachers'
Yeah.
rooms. And I had to,
Oh,
I had
I
to,
never
do you remember
thought-
that?
Yes, yes.
I had to stop going there.
Yeah.
Because they would complain about kids and the thing that certain kids were doing in their class. I never had that issue. It was important for me to build those relationships. And so-and-so was like, oh, a teacher would be like, so-and-so student skips my class all the time. Like, they don't skip mine. Maybe I wish they would, but they don't, you know? But no, really, you build those relationships, and they want to learn, and they want to participate in your class. It's huge, right? All right, so we're going to take our first break because it's already 9:30.
Yes.
Wow.
It's almost 9:30.
So we
That's
play 4
unbelievable.
songs. These songs are geared to the kids to guess
Good.
the year. So, Chris, you're out.
I'm out.
But you're going to throw a guess in anyway.
Well, yeah, but just don't call on me first.
All right. Well, this first song, so you can steal from the kids instead of the other way around.
You're guessing
Usually.
not
what year
stealing, that's
all
using
these
your
songs-
resources.
Oh, we're
have-
All
guessing?
these songs were in the top 100, okay, of a certain year. And I'm going to tell you what number they ended up. So
Are
every
they all
year,
the same year?
they're all the same
All the
year.
same year.
And I'll tell you what number they were. So that every year at the end of the year, top 100 Billboard charts, right? So this first song we're going to hear is number 3. Ready, Pete?
What year?
Number 3. I've been trying to call. I've been on my own
Underwriting for the community programming is provided by the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Westfield, serving the youth of the Whip City and surrounding communities since 1969. For more information on the Great Futures Club for ages 3 to 5, happening weekdays, and the Club Teen Center for ages 11 and older, weekdays from 6:30 till 8 p.m., go online at bcgwestfield.org or visit the club at 28 West Silver Street. The Boys and Girls Club of Greater Westfield. Great futures start here. Want to know what's trending at Westfield Technical Academy? Join host Kevin Daly and Carol Groom to find out all things Tiger. Tiger Talk, Thursdays at 8 a.m. 107.5 FM WSFD. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 107.5 FM WSFD-LP Westfield.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back to Superintendent Spotlight. So that was, someone already says, Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. Why is there no E in the week and then ND? Why
By the way,
no
can I
weekend?
just say that I've heard that song before?
Oh,
Okay.
You heard it at a Super Bowl.
I was going to say, but I don't know who it was or the name
That was a
of
very
it, but I've
elaborate
heard it.
Super Bowl halftime
It
show.
was
It was.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
why you probably heard.
When was that? Oh, that would give it away. Right.
Quite a while.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
that would
It
give
was a
away.
little while ago.
It was, yes. It was
Yes.
not last year, Mr. Rogers. We'll say that.
No.
All right. So, when we were growing up, I always respected. I still felt like there was a lot of great power in being a teacher, right? And I think, and I feared my principal. I did.
Oh,
You
definitely.
feared the principal and the assistant principal.
You did not want to be in those
You did not want to be in those
Yeah.
offices.
I didn't fear them as much as, sorry, Mom and Dad, but my parents.
Oh, well, that's a whole nother conversation.
You never,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
say it's true of these six sitting here that if somebody called home and you had negative behavior, or you, right? You'd lose the car. Things like that.
Can I say you guys are all very lucky you didn't go to a Catholic school? Because when nuns called your house, it was even worse.
So my father went to Mater Della Rosa, and my father was a bit of a troublemaker, self-admittedly, in school. And he would get in trouble with the nuns at Mater Della Rosa School in Holyoke, and then he would not go home and tell his mother because he would get the beating the second time. And they were not shy about the ruler on the hands and stuff
Oh, in
in Catholic school, Pete. So,
Yep.
yeah,
And that generation.
that generate very, very different.
But it was just that sign of respect. Everybody has a job to do.
Right.
And respect the person for doing the job. And just like you six in the classroom want the same thing. You want the students to have the respect
Absolutely.
that
Absolutely.
you have with your cooperating
Right.
teacher.
So who do we have now? We have
We have Zoe and we have Casey.
so
Welcome, Zoe and Casey.
right, so
Hi.
Zoe.
You get to start.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
so,
ready.
Well, so right now you are at Southampton Road School
Yes.
during the pre-K.
No, I'm in kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay. Talk about your experiences there. What do you think?
Well, I've only been there since only a month so far because I started a little bit later. But it's fun. It's fun. I get there. They go to their special. I work mostly with the para actually, and she was my para when I was in kindergarten too.
Oh yeah, and the teacher that I was always with was my kindergarten teacher. So
Wow.
Kindergarten and first, I thought.
Wait
and
until
first.
so
She was my kindergarten and first grade.
when you're teaching a while, wait till you have the children of the kids that you had in school.
That's correct.
That's when you know you've been around for a while.
Hit that this year.
Yeah.
I have a great story about that later. I'll share.
Okay. So that's that. So, do you want to become a teacher?
Actually, no.
Oh no, that's fair. But so, what made you want to do this? Did the internship help you decide that, or did you already decide you?
I want to
be a
work.
teacher?
I want to do something in the medical field that is with that age of kids.
So, like pediatrics.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's excellent.
It balances still.
Yeah. I didn't want to go into the hospital right now. I just wanted to.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. Can you give us a success, even though it's only been a month, something that's
Yeah.
made you feel like, wow, this is great that I'm being able to interact with these kids?
I think what Abby said, when I come in, they're like, hi, Miss Zoe. That's what they call me when I come in. And they wave or stuff. Or I walk around and I talk to them while I'm in there. At the end of the day, I talk to some of them during their bus line and I play rock, paper, scissors, shoot with them. Or I don't know. It's fun. You can't really, not that I can't do that much with them, but they're still learning. They're 5 years old.
They are 5, and it's an age group that I subbed in that age group a few times. It's
But
challenging.
Social skills, the give
Oh,
and take.
yeah.
Yep.
Even just of a conversation is so important.
But it's also nice when you're not there, they notice.
Yes.
And they're not happy about it.
Yeah.
And they will let you know the next time they see you.
Yeah, I was not there Wednesday, and then I came. Actually, I was not there Tuesday.
And I came yesterday, and they were sad that I was not there.
Oh, that's
Tuesday.
great.
Okay.
That's great.
And so who else do we have?
Casey.
Casey, you are at Westfield River.
Westfield River.
It's a pretty nice school, right?
It's a really nice school.
Beautiful, beautiful. And do you want to be a teacher?
I do.
You do. What grade level?
Kindergarten or first.
That's
excellent.
awesome. That's
Excellent.
awesome. If you were we just had a couple openings.
I was going to say there will not be a shortage
Yeah.
of early childhood education.
So 4 years from now, you're a senior?
Yes.
So 4 or 5 years from now, if you're looking for a job, remember us.
I was working with the teacher you had.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the same
You're
kindergarten
with Miss
teacher you
Mortimer,
had, you
right?
said, right?
Yeah.
No, I had Zoe's.
So Zoe, who are you working with?
I'm with Miss Cass, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Coughlin.
Coughlin.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had Miss Coughlin. It was her first year teaching when I
Yep.
was in kindergarten.
Yep.
So.
And now she has you here. Wow,
And
that
now
must.
you're Miss Mortimer's.
Yes, I'm in.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, do you have a success story, something that you could share with us that you think you're just like, wow, this is incredible, or maybe a story of concern?
yeah, something
we should.
we troubleshoot.
Yeah.
Mine's kind of the same as Sophia and Zoe, or Abby and Zoe.
That's okay.
Whenever I walk in, they're always sitting on the carpet doing an activity, and they all like whip their heads and turn at me, and they start waving because they know that they're not allowed to get up in the middle of a lesson to come give me a hug. So then once it's time to transition, it's like a flood of kids coming over to give me a hug, to greet me and say hi.
Wow.
But that's
terrific.
also huge that they know to wait.
Yeah.
That's really
Then they'll see you.
establish routines.
I mean, imagine if the whole class, so the teacher's teaching, you walk in, the whole
Yeah.
class just stops and gets up, and everyone comes up to you. That would be a disruption. So that's pretty good training.
And as nice as it is, it's stressful as a teacher.
Yeah, well, that too.
They all leave on you.
It is. It's a little bit stressful. So my next words of wisdom would be to establish clear routines, and it's clear that that's already happened.
that's happening.
It's happening at the place you're seeing. We need procedures and sort of structure in our lives.
Absolutely.
Everybody needs a certain amount of
Everybody
that,
does.
right? And you've had no names, but you've had teachers that have more structure and you've had teachers with less structure, let's be fair. And the more structure, you know what to expect when, you know when things are
Expectations.
due, you know when you're going to get your work back corrected, you know just those clear routines. The other thing I would tell you is don't be harsh with your kids, but you do have to start firm. Is that a fair
Right,
statement?
right. Definitely fair.
And you have to do it more than once.
You do.
You have to, I said it before, you got to meet the students where they're at.
Right.
Whether it's academics, like Kylie talking about algebra or Math 8, or also just letters.
Right.
Knowing the
Absolutely.
letters, and the same goes true with behaviors. Something they might not have been taught or might not have been reinforced with someone in the past. It's your job to do.
It's your job
That's
to
right.
do it now.
That's right.
And it
Because
makes
you want to
your
make
life
them learn.
easier once you do it.
It really does. Another thing I would tell you is to plan more than you think you need.
Always.
Right?
Have more for your lesson than
Yeah.
you
My
can
first
get through.
pre-practicum lesson, I taught the entire Civil War in a 45-minute period. That was a failure.
Wow.
Compact for sure.
You know what? Now, you know what?
I don't know.
You know what though? You just reminded me of my practicum at South Hadley High School. I think I taught my entire archery unit in a 45-minute period. Now that I'm thinking about
And that was supposed to last like a week and a
What the
half.
he- Yes, my gosh.
Yeah.
2 weeks. Yeah.
And you learn. You will learn. And what's great is the experience you guys are having now is teaching you. So you will have when you go to a pre-practicum. And please feel free to do those in Westfield when you have that time.
you're in school, it's fun.
But always plan more because the enemy is free time. Think about the teachers that you have that give you like, all right, we're done for today. We're going to give you the last 15 minutes
To do something, right.
To do whatever
What
you
is
want.
Come on.
do for the last 10 minutes?
Everybody
Talk, phone,
Yeah.
or
Yes.
out the door.
Right.
Yep, out the door.
So, but if you keep them engaged the whole period, and that is the key, you won't have to deal with any of that.
Well, because the bottom line is you're going to be charged with making sure your students learn. Okay, and that's, think about it. How do you? We all tend to learn better in a structured environment where we know what the expectations are, and we're actually engaged. Right. That's the bottom line.
Consistency too.
Absolutely.
Got to be consistent. All right, we're going to play our second song because it's already 9:41.
I can't believe that.
This time is today. We could have a 3-hour show. on
We
this.
definitely
All
could.
right, this song is number 27 in the same year as the other song.
Number 27. My girl is banging, she's solo maintenance. Don't need no champagne, poppin' entertainment. Take her to Wendy's, can't keep her off me. She wanna dip me like them fries in her Frosty. But every now and then when I get paid, I gotta spoil my baby with an upgrade. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, we fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got that Bourbon Street steak with the Oreo shake and some whipped cream on the top two. 2 straws, 1 check, girl, I got you. Bougie like Natty in the styrofoam. Squeaking in the truck bed all the way home. Some Alabama jammer, she my Dixieland delight. That's how we do, fancy like. Fancy like. Fancy like. Fancy like. I don't need no Tesla to impress her. My girl is happy, rolling on a Vespa. Don't need no mansion to get romancing. She's super fine, double wide, slow dancing. But every now and then when I get paid, I gotta spoil my baby with an upgrade. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, we fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got that Bourbon Street steak with the Oreo shake and some whipped cream on the top two. 2 straws, 1 check, girl, I got you. Bougie like Natty in the styrofoam. Squeaking in the truck bed all the way home. Some Alabama jammer, she my Dixieland delight. That's how we do, fancy like my new clean blue jeans without the holes in them. Country kisses on my lips without the skull in them. Yeah, she probably gonna be keeping some Victoria's Secrets. Maybe a little Maybelline, but she don't need it in the kitchen. Like radio slows down, box wine, then her updo goes down. Hey, yeah, we fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got that Bourbon Street steak with the Oreo shake and some whipped cream on the top two. 2 straws, 1 check, girl, I got you. Bougie like Natty in the styrofoam. Squeaking in the truck bed all the way home. Some Alabama jammer, she my Dixieland delight. That's how we do, fancy like.
Support for the community programming is provided by the Dunkin' Donut shops of Westfield and the Sardina family. It's nice to know that even as the world changes, Dunkin' Coffee remains the same at 7 convenient locations throughout Westfield.
Listen to me, Michael Buster McMahon, Mondays 8 to 10 a.m. to learn the stories behind your favorite songs. Or don't. I'm not the boss of you.
Community Radio.
107.5 FM WSFD. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 107.5 FM WSFD-LP Westfield.
Welcome back to Superintendent Spotlight. And that was... I
have no idea.
It was Fancy Like by Walker Hayes. It was number 27, right? That was the name of that song. I really hated that song, so I really tried not to listen to it when it was just playing, because they played it all the time. It was on always. And
never heard it. Not once.
Well, and my bet is you're not going to listen to it again.
You would be making money if you made this.
It was one of the first country rap songs.
Yeah, it was the first country rap song. So to my right and your left on the screen, we have Chef Leslie here. So Chef, come on over.
Hi, Chef.
So Chef Leslie brought us cookies, which we're going to have in a minute. But I wanted to ask Chef Leslie this question in particular because he's in his 3rd year teaching. So
oh, yes. That's
all
right.
of these young ladies want to go into the teaching profession, which
awesome.
Is admirable, right?
Yes.
So do you have any words of wisdom for them as they really move forward? Because right now they're all in internships in our schools. Some at Westfield Middle, Westfield Intermediate, Southampton Road, and Westfield River. So they're already in the trenches, if you will. But what would you tell them that you had to, is there anything that surprised you? Words of wisdom for them.
So I think one of my biggest pieces of advice, especially during your first year, is to just not get overwhelmed. You don't know the answer to everything, and that's okay.
That's right.
And sometimes if you don't know the answer, it's okay to say, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because you're learning a lot, you're almost learning more than the students are your first year teaching. So it can be very overwhelming, but just take one day at a time, and it does get, I don't know if it ever gets easier, but you get more into a routine over time.
He's touching on things we already talked about, too. What about assistance from your colleagues? Is that critical in your first
100%. Usually you have like a mentor your first year that you can kind of lean on, because there's a lot of stuff, especially, for me coming from, industry, working in culinary to, becoming a teacher, there's a lot of stuff I didn't really know about the education system. So it's very important to have a mentor that you can kind of, lean on and get those answers from.
See? Do you regret your choice?
Absolutely not.
See?
No.
See? Teachers are generally happy people, right? I mean, we like what we do. So.
Yeah, 100%.
All right. Thank you. Pete,
Thanks,
we're going to
Chef.
go right into our third song, have some cookies, and we come back, we'll introduce our last two guests. This one, by the way, is number 35.
Number 35. I hear a lot about sinners. Don't think that I'll be a saint, but I might go down to the river. 'Cause the way that the sky opens up when we touch it, it's making me say that the way you hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, feels so holy, 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 holy. Oh God, running to the altar like a track star. Can't wait another second. 'Cause the way you hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, feels so holy. I don't do well with the drama, and no, I can't stand it being fake. No, 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 no. I don't believe in Nirvana, but the way that we love in the night gave me life, baby. I can't explain it. The way you hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, feels so holy, 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 holy. Oh God, running to the altar like a track star. Can't wait another second. 'Cause the way you hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, feels so holy. They say we're too young and the players say don't go crushing. Wise men say fools rushing, but I don't know. They say we're too young and the players say don't go crushing. Wise men say fools are rushing, but I don't know.
The rapper.
The first step pleases the Father might be the hardest to take, but when you come out of the water, I'm a believer, my heart is fleshy. Life is short with a temper, like Joe Pesci. They always come and sing your praises, your name is catchy, but they don't see you how I see you. Parlay and Desi, cross tween, Hesse. If the Jets beat, when they get messy, go lefty, like Lionel Messi. Let's take a trip and get the Vespas, or rent a jet ski. I know the spots that got the best going next week. I wanna honor you. Rise groom, I'm my father's child. I know when the son takes the first step, the father's proud. If you make it to the water, he'll part the clouds. I know he made you a snack like Oscar Proud. Suffer it to be, so now gotta clean it up. Formalize the union and communion he could trust. I know I ain't leaving you like I know he ain't leaving us. I know we believe in God and I know God believes in us. You hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, feel so holy, 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 holy. Oh God, running to the altar like a track star. Can we another second? Oh God, running to the altar like a track star. Can we another second? Oh God, running to the altar like a track star. Can we another second? 'Cause the way you hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, feel so holy.
Underwriting for community radio is provided by the YMCA of Greater Westfield. Every day, the YMCA strengthens the community through programs and services focused on youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. For all the Y's many programs and services, visit us on the web at www.westfieldymca.org. The YMCA, 67 Court Street in downtown Westfield. We're more than a gym. We're a cause. Join us the second Wednesday of every month for Joe Didi's take on, well, everything. Listen to The Joe Didi Show, second Wednesday of every month at 8 a.m. 107.5 FM WSFD. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 107.5 FM WSFD-LP Westfield.
And welcome back to Superintendent Spotlight. And I just want to thank Chef Leslie for giving us his words of wisdom. And he's a fresh new teacher, so that his perspective, I think, is good. And I think he gave some great advice. If you don't know an answer, don't try to fudge it. Just say, I don't know.
And it's okay
That
not
fair?
to know.
Absolutely.
It's okay not to know
And
something.
But I don't know that, but I'm going to find out.
And I'll get right back
I'll
to you.
get back.
That is a great answer. You know, that way you're showing commitment that you care about the student's question. But if you don't know, you don't know. And I think you make yourself look worse if you try to
and
put something together that just really isn't accurate. Is that, yeah.
Absolutely.
And the same goes true if you're having a bad day.
Oh, yeah.
Because as adults, we can have bad days, and I'll call you adults. And it's okay to say to a child, I'm really sorry, I'm just not feeling well, I'm having a bad day. Can you work with me today and try even harder if there are behavioral issues or something like that? And 9 out of 10 times, they really will.
Because
They'll
if you
respect
build that relationship.
There it is.
It's that relationship piece.
It's the foundation of the house.
It really is. And people understand that. We all have bad days. We all have stuff happen outside of work, right? Or outside of school that affects us. And sometimes you can't shake it, right?
And you know, one thing about Chef Leslie, too, that it made me think about my own career was it's year 3.
Yeah.
Am I right? I think year 3 is the year you start to figure it out a little bit, right? It's
Yeah.
going to take a couple of years under your belt, but year 3 you kind of start getting the hang of this being a teacher thing.
Well, because if you're in except for you, Kylie, you're in a self-contained classroom, or Abby too. You're in a self-contained classroom, you do the lesson once or twice, and then you don't touch that topic again till the next year. In a middle school setting and an intermediate, you might teach it twice a day.
Right.
Or 3 times. You can practice it, and it's
Right.
better.
If you're unlucky at high school, you get 5
5
US
times a
History
day.
1
5
classes.
US
And then you have to
So
teach the same thing 5 times a day.
You run out of time in the first block,
Well,
and
that-
you have too much time left over in the last block because you change.
So
the-
I agree with you to a point, but then I realized that actually only happened to me 1 year, and in my 7th period class, I was either done in 25 minutes because I've done it so many times and you forgot something, but you don't think you forgot something because you did it 4 times earlier. And then you give them a test and the essay might be something that you forgot to cover with that class. That may or may not happen to me. And I was like, oh, they're like, what's this? I'm like, what do you mean? We talked about. No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Students will give you a reality check.
They will often give you a reality.
They will give you a reality
Absolutely.
check, and it's
So
okay.
We have Lily and Sadie, and you're both at Southampton Road School, right? Doing interns. You're in the same class. Is that what you said?
Yes.
That's cool.
So talk about what grade. Who were you with? Tell us about your experience.
So we're in the preschool 4 room, so we deal with the 4-year-olds who are in preschool, and we're in Miss Murphy's classroom.
Okay. How's that?
It's really fun. I think there's 16 kids max. And they're so cute and they're so fun. Just like everybody else says, they love seeing us come in.
Yeah.
We come in at recess, so they're all outside, they're getting their energy out, and they see us, and it's
they
just,
run up to the front gate, trying to let us in. And stuff.
Because they want to see you. Doesn't that feel good?
Yeah.
It does. Sometimes when I'm not having a great day, I will go to a preschool classroom to cheer up. Really, because
tell me about
how
that.
can you not cheer up with those little kids? They're so energetic, right? They're so positive. Like you can't be in a bad mood around those kids, and if you are, you got to snap right out of it, right? So, can you give us an example of something that you thought maybe was a big success for you?
So we are in there for graphics practice and Heggerty. Heggerty is their new reading program.
Reading program.
Yeah.
And with graphics practice, they're just learning on how to write, hold a pencil, hold a pen. So it's a lot of repetitive corrections of, pinch the marker, hold closer to the tip instead of the top of it. But once that student realizes, it's so much easier to
So
pinch
you're
the
saying
marker.
with the marker, so they're holding it like here? Like where are they holding it? Up
So they hold it. They try to hold it at the top,
At the top.
and
they try to hold it like this.
Yes.
Or they hold it like
Right.
So it reminds me. I was a principal here for a year before I became superintendent, and the first time a student might grab a hammer,
Right. Same thing.
they try to grab it at the front, and then but really with a hammer you got to swing, and that's what gives it its thing. So you got to teach kids that, and then you're doing the same thing with the writing. So it's kind of cool.
Different tools, different purposes.
Absolutely. But sometimes if we've never used a tool, how the heck would we know how to use it?
That's exactly right.
So, would you say that? So, do you want to be a teacher?
Yeah.
Do you have a grade level in particular?
I want to go into elementary education, so pre-K through 4.
That's where you'd like
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you?
Same with me, pre-K to like 2.
Early childhood.
Are you both seniors too?
Yes.
Do you know where? So that's the other thing I didn't ask you. Are you going? Have you been accepted? Or do you know where you're going to school already? Let's go around the room and see that. Where do you?
I'm going to Keene State.
Good for you for education. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know where I'm going, but I did just get accepted into Bridgewater State.
There you go.
So
Okay.
it's up there.
Yes.
All right. Great.
All right. We're gonna go to the crowd here. Where are you going to school? If,
Do we know yet? Or
If you know.
HCC, great school.
Perfect. Okay.
Very
Baypath.
nice. Baypath.
I don't know yet, but I've been accepted into 3 schools.
Excellent.
Good. Which?
Bridgewater and Westfield.
And
Clark,
excellent.
Bridgewater, and Westfield State. My grandfather's in the Clark University Hall of Fame.
And I went to Westfield State, and I will tell you, they have a really good education department. So don't discount the hometown school. I would say that.
I've been accepted into 5 colleges.
Congrats.
School right now is Endicott.
Endicott. Very nice.
Okay.
All right.
So when you
great.
start teaching, what would the starting salary be?
I've looked this up.
Good job.
So I looked up a starting teacher salary for a second grade teacher in Massachusetts. On average, it's $56,000 a year.
56,000.
So Massachusetts.
No.
Massachusetts,
increased a lot.
Connecticut are probably. I mean, we started about
Connecticut's
50
the
here.
top, yeah.
So Connecticut's the top, but in this region. But if you're going to like one of the states out west, or even like a Vermont, the pay is lower.
Right.
cost
You,
of living
you know
is
where the
lower.
you know
Cost
where
of living
Well,
is also lower.
right, but you
some
know where the
areas.
pay is like the highest
Where?
to be a teacher? Alaska and Hawaii.
Well, because it costs so darn
Cost
much
of
to
living
live
is
there.
so much
Right,
to live
you're
there.
right, right.
That's why.
Right, and you can't
So-
get anybody to go to Alaska.
I asked
Right.
that question because wherever you go to school, and if you have student loans, you have to be cognizant of what the pay can be. And what's cool about teaching in terms of pay is that it does go up traditionally every
Yes,
year. There are
yes.
steps and raises, but
And there's a lot of other things you can do to earn more money.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely. Well, look at-
coaching. Hello.
right. And I had to have a second job when I first started teaching.
I did as well.
Oh yeah, I had three. Absolutely.
When I started teaching, the starting pay was $24,000.
I was going to say that I think I
Probably.
started at 22.8.
Yeah. When I started teaching, one of my favorite stories to tell wasn't at school, but at home, because I live with my parents. And my dad is the guy who really likes to take the picture on the first day of school. Nothing like being a teacher on your first day of school and living in a major city in Westfield, and your dad follows you out the door to take the photo. But you got to roll with it too, and it was the way
Yeah.
to save money.
Absolutely.
You know, with college loans and everything, it was good.
Don't try to do everything at once.
Yeah, great advice.
My next piece. Ask veteran teachers for help.
Yes, we heard that. today, too.
Communicate with families early and positively. We've been stressing this in our district.
Oh, we sure have.
You have to, if you only contact parents for negative things, that really doesn't help build a relationship. You want to give the positives too. Be kind to yourself.
I like that one.
Teaching is a skill that is built over time, and we heard that from us and from Chef Leslie. Reflect daily.
Yes.
What worked? What didn't? What can I tweak to make it better?
And the question is, why didn't it work?
Right.
Was it something you had control over or something you didn't have control over? Right, Kylie?
And that it can happen.
It does.
Create a subfolder. That's the principal hat in me.
Yes,
But you
got to.
Go-
Canned lesson.
My mom's biggest thing is that you have to have 5 just in case something happens that you have to be out for a week.
Yeah,
'Cause
5.
you never know.
The big thing she sees, covering other teachers' classrooms that she works with, is that some of them don't have any subplans.
Right.
And if
Yeah,
you're
you need
covering-
subplans.
Life happens.
And if you're covering a different subject,
Oh yeah.
if it's your subject, you can go in and make
I
something up
remember
because you have the
covering
knowledge base.
chemistry. My first
You
year
got
as
one
a
that's
PE
big
teacher.
that I've always noticed.
What's that?
Never discount what's going on outside your window, because that could become part of your lesson.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Protect your time. Set boundaries. I can tell you, I taught AP US History, and every Sunday I was correcting essays. That's what I did.
I did every Sunday as well when I started teaching.
Sundays was like a 6th workday for me, because if you want to correct it well, so you're gonna work outside of school hours. I'm sorry, that happens. And then celebrate the small wins.
Ah yes.
Right?
Yeah.
You have to celebrate those. All right, that last song was Holy by Justin Bieber and featuring Chance the Rapper, who I didn't even know who that was until the song. And the last song we're going to go out with is the song, it's called Levitating by Dua Lipa, and it was #1 of that year. So we're going to take our guesses. We're going to start with the students. What's your guess?
2020.
2020, 2021? 21? 21?
I'm going to go majority, 21.
21.
Okay. What do you think?
I think it's 21, 22.
So you got
Got
One of
21.
the- Okay, I'm going to go with 21 then.
All right.
I'm gonna say 22.
All right.
It's 21. Pete, I didn't ask you. I'm sorry, Pete. I didn't ask you.
That's okay. I thought it would have been 19 because I thought the weekend blew up in 2020.
The weekend dropped that song on November 20-something. I remember.
There you
That's
go.
exact.
We were in lockdown for COVID, and my mom says every single time that song makes her think of.
Think of
that
COVID.
time.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I knew
Okay.
that dropped
That
in
makes sense.
2019, but then everything else was going on. Lockdown in November.
November of 20.
You were AB week.
You were doing the
bet.
actually we
Yeah.
didn't. I think we started it in November. We started the
Right.
AB. The first 2 months we
September,
were virtual.
October was
Yeah,
virtual.
yeah.
That week when I was home, it was just like join if you want, like kind of thing.
Yeah, well,
I shudder every time.
those weren't our
I
best
do that.
moments.
Yeah.
Learning moment.
Yeah, it was. Any last words? Anything anyone wants to say? I want to thank you all for being guests on our show today.
Absolutely.
Mr. Rogers, I know it's not much, but put that on your laptop. Put it, well, not a school one. But
I'll give
put
a
that on
last word,
something.
though.
Okay.
I've been lucky enough, as I've said before, I have the greatest job in Westfield High School because I get to work with students like this, but I also get to leave the high school and see what they're doing. And 4 out of 6 I have visited so far, and it is a wonderful experience to see the reverse, to see the way the children react.
Yes.
And for you two, filling in when there was a substitute there.
Oh,
so I walked
great.
in,
Ah.
there was a substitute teacher, and the sub really did look, just like for any student teaching experience, at you and say, all right, what's next?
That's
what
great.
can you do? Or
That's great.
you know how to handle this. Just you pick out the book and you do the reading, and it's wonderful.
And as you progress through your journey of becoming a teacher, the three of us, for sure, are here to answer any questions you may have
Absolutely.
along the way.
Absolutely.
We support you. We thank you for that. I mentioned that the education majors have declined 35%. Math and science majors have dropped 27%. So that's why you see a shortage in math and science teaching.
And when you're in college, come back and sub.
Come back and sub.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Back and sub.
Absolutely.
She already talked to Mr.
All
Duprez.
right.
That's awesome.
Back and sub, yeah.
Come back and sub because that gives you a lot of experience, but it's also your way to get a foot in the door in the district. And so if you're out in May, right, or from college, if you can sub from May to June and then they have an opening over the summer, you're almost getting a I don't know, I say
Yeah, you're
job
getting a
interview,
tryout.
but you're getting a tryout.
On the job tryout.
On the job tryout. And training, actually, too.
And
So-
training.
All right. Thank you all for being on our show
Thank
today.
you, girls.
I hope the cookies were good.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We will catch you in our next show is in December.
We'll be in December.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Billboard, baby, do a leap and make them dance when they come
Great
on.
job.
Everybody looking for a dance floor to run on.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I could take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way I like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating.
I'm one of the greatest, ain't no debating on it. I'm still levitated, I'm heavily medicated. Ironic, I gave him love and they end up hating on me. She told me she loved me and she been waiting. Been fighting hard for your love and I'm running thin on my patience. Needing someone to hug, even took it back to the basics. You see what you got me out here doing? Might have threw me off, but can't nobody stop the movement. Let's go. Left foot, right foot, levitating. Pop stars, do a leap with the baby. I had to lace my shoes for all the blessings I was chasing. If I ever slip, I fall into a better situation. So catch up, go put some cheese on it, get out and get your bread up. They always leave when you fall, but you run together. Weight of the world on my shoulders, I kept my head up. Now baby, stand up, cause girl, you
want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating.